And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
Well, it's a winter wonderland at Glenwood Springs. I-70 is filling in with snowfall here this morning, and there are many spots in the state that will be snowing all day long. We're still going to wait for it here in southeastern Colorado. We still have some time before we get the moisture to move in. So we got the snow in the mountains, we got snow in Wyoming and northern Colorado, and then Lyman had that thunder snow here this morning with that little brief lightning strike and a quick batch of snowfall, but I-70 looks to be now just full pavement, and that snow has melted on the road there through Lyman. We are waiting on the cold front, so we're not going to get it till later this evening. So until then, we're going to be mild and quite windy. So red flag warnings are in place still in our region, while winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings are in place elsewhere across the state. So looking forward to a breezy day. We're going to see those winds sustained around 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting 20 to 40 miles per hour, depending on where you're at. Under those red flag warnings is where we'll have those higher wind gusts into Las Animas County and Baca County. Highs today will still be above average, quite comfortable actually. You'll just have to deal with the wind today, to 52 in the Springs and 62 in Pueblo. So we're waiting on that cold front. It's going to gradually continue to push south through the afternoon. Right around 5 o'clock, you'll notice a difference between 35 degrees at Monument, 61 still in Pueblo. The front moves in, cold air arrives tonight. Then snow showers gradually pick up in the overnight hours, and we'll have some heavier snow bands here by early Sunday morning. Here's 6 a.m. Snow will continue to move from the mountains to the plains throughout the day on Sunday, and then things will start to wrap up overnight. By Monday morning, we're starting to see those heavier snow showers turn to flurries and cloud cover, and then eventually by Monday afternoon we'll start to see things clearing out. Snow totals for us from this storm, it's going to be a pretty difficult storm to pin down. Number one, we'll have some of those narrower, heavier snow bands that could lead up to a couple inches in a matter of a few hours. And then we're also going to have a lot of melting on roadways because we've been so mild lately. And this storm itself isn't packing that Arctic air that we saw a couple weeks ago. So this snow total is accounting for those heavier bands plus some melting. So a bit difficult for us. You'll likely see some heavier snow in the eastern plains, but it'll be hard to pick up over an inch. Along I-25, we've got a solid about 1 to 4 inches, depending on where you're at. So let's zoom in region by region here. Pikes Peak area, Teller County, solid 3 to 4, about 4 to 5 in Castle Rock, and then 3 to 4 in Monument. Through town, about 1 to 3. Along the Arkansas River, about 1 to 3 for Pueblo, up to 2 to 3 inches for Canyon City, Penrose. Wet Mountain region, you will see several more inches, about 3 to 7, depending on how close you are to that terrain influence. Then the southern I-25 corridor, about 1 to 3 in Trinidad, 2 to 4 for Walsenburg. Over La Vida and Cuchara in the higher elevations, you can pick up to about 5 inches. So on the Super 7 day, the main thing I do want to highlight with this storm is that melting factor. So that will reduce our impacts a little bit. So I have a set of impact 2 out of 5 in Colorado Springs. You'll definitely see reduced visibility on the road, but look at those road temperatures tomorrow. They'll stay above freezing for several hours during the daytime, but they will likely drop below freezing briefly, at least tonight and Sunday night, so Monday morning could be an icy commute. We'll have another burst of snow Thursday. Pueblo, I'm also highlighting the fact that there will be a solid melting factor on the roads from this storm. Road temperatures getting well into the 50s by tomorrow, even though those air temperatures will stay in the 30s. So only an impact 1 out of 5 for you. You'll probably be able to travel around the region. Just watch for some of those heavier snow bands that could accumulate on the roads quicker than just a lighter snowfall. Canyon City snow showers tomorrow. Other than that, we're going to see a nice week ahead next week with a quick burst of snow Thursday. Woodland Park, this will be over a longer duration event for you, starting late tonight and then lingering through early on Monday. And I have no doubt you will see those roads get covered in snow.
But good news though, like you mentioned, the road temperatures aren't going to be drastically low with this storm compared to maybe some of the other storms we've been seeing. So hopefully commute isn't, too much of an issue after the storm comes through.
Right, a very spring-like storm for us. Those really classic Colorado storms that move in, give us tons of snow, and then it melts really quickly.
That's that time of the year, March in Colorado Springs. All right, thank you, Alex.